104.5 CVFM.
Now tell me the duck story.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. A duck walked up to a lemonade stand and he said to the man, run in the stand, hey, bum, 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 got any grapes? The man said, no, we just sell lemonade, but it's cold and it's fresh and it's all homemade. Can I get you a glass? The duck said, I'll pass. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, till the very next day, bum, 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 ba-dum. When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man, run in the stand, hey, bum, 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 got any grapes? The man said, no, like I said yesterday, we just sell lemonade, okay? Why not give it a try? The duck said, goodbye. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, till the very next day, bum, 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 ba-dum. When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man, run in the stand, hey, bum, 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 got any grapes? The man said, look, this is getting old. I mean, lemonade's all we've ever sold. Why not give it a go? The duck said, how about no? Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, till the very next day, bum, 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 ba-dum. When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man, run in the stand, hey, bum, 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 got any grapes? The man said, that's it, if you don't stay away, duck, I'll glue you to a tree and leave you there all day stuck. So don't get too close, the duck said, adios. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, till the very next day, bum, 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 ba-dum. When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man, run in the stand, hey, bum, 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 got any glue? What? Got any glue? No, why would I? Oh, then one more question for you. Got any grapes? Bum, 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 bum. And the man just stopped. Then he started to smile. He started to laugh. He laughed for a while. He said, come on, Doc, let's walk to the store. I'll buy you some grapes so you won't have to ask anymore. So they walked to the store and the man bought some grapes. He gave one to the duck and the duck said, no thanks. But you know what sounds good? It would make my day. Do you think this store? Do you think this store? Do you think this store has any lemonade? Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away.
Waddle, waddle, waddle.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello, welcome to the Daft Hour.
We're back.
We're back. Oh, you're a bit shouty there.
I know, I just got too enthusiastic
You
about
did,
the fact
didn't
that
you?
we were back.
Woo! We've been off for 3 weeks because I've been on my hollybobs.
Where did you go?
I went to Canada.
No one cares.
Alright, then we'll move on. Billy Ocean.
Yeah, Sam works.
Yeah, excellent. Well
We
done.
mentioned that.
Yeah,
there you
we
go.
did
Yeah, we're back after a little hiatus. It's good to see you again, Bambi.
And you? I forgot your Morgan name.
Morgan,
then.
fantastic.
I did, almost.
Been
It's been a while.
I'm the one surviving first episode member,
You are, yeah.
and I am
I'm
a
killing
member.
you off this time.
You're killing me off.
Yeah.
I might kill myself off
might
from
do.
the stress.
Live on air.
Yeah. Yeah, so, we're back, and welcome to the Daft Hour.
The Daft Hour.
Unfortunately, we've got no guests this week.
We haven't. I can just do a different voice.
We've got... Well, yeah, we...
I can't actually, I'm lying. This is my only voice.
Alright. Well, we could have introduced you as someone else, but you've already ruined it.
Oh, but we might get someone in.
Yeah. Well, actually, I got a message earlier, and we might have a Herbert Italian in.
Oh, no way. That man's a legend.
Maybe doing the...
In his own mind.
Maybe doing the weather.
Yeah, I think
Maybe-
Herbert should be doing the weather. That's brilliant. Genius.
Yeah.
Why haven't we thought of this?
Why haven't we thought of that? So, yeah, our guest couldn't make it, so Herbert Italian might be making
He'll be
it.
popping in later. He'll be arriving in an airship, landing on the roof. Where are we transmitting from today?
Barry Gibbs left nips.
Yep, that's right. He's
Plural.
got two of them. He's got two of them, which is interesting. He's like a cat.
But he is like a cat.
They don't have two. They have
We
one.
probably have mentioned the Gibbs before on the Daft Hour, but it's because they're very popular with us.
They're popular with the kids as well, I think.
Popular with the kids these days.
That first song was the Duck song.
The Duck song.
I can't remember who it was by because we
Was
didn't
it
write
from?
anything down.
Was it the band The Ducks?
Yeah, it was by the Ducks.
I think it's
About
a
the Ducks
was
for
a
the Ducks.
YouTube.
It was.
thing.
It was a YouTube hoot.
Hoot.
Oh
It
well,
is-
this is going to be a good show.
It's a right YouTube hoot.
Oh.
So, for our guest this week, we would like you to be our guest.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
We would like you to tweet us this week.
We're basically begging because no one ever has. Or someone did, but I think it was a different Daft Hour somewhere else in the world.
I think they were just referring to the hour they just previously had was
Yeah,
a
no, that
Daft,
was a Daft
Hour. But yeah, tweet us with the hashtag Daft Hour so we can follow the conversation. I don't really know how Twitter works, but I've told if you do the hashtag Daft Hour, I can see what everyone says and it gets trending.
Oh, excellent! That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Let's trend that.
So if you'd like to message us, if you'd like to for us to read something out, I don't know, maybe you've got an unusual animal friend or a dislike of the week or whatever you want to.
Oh, there's a new one. There's a like of the week.
A like.
I like that of the week.
I like that of the week. I don't
Yeah.
know if I like that.
Yeah, we'll see, won't we? That could be a dislike, and then your like can be
Because we're usually quite negative people, so we can
we're-
think of
the sun
dislike
is out.
of the week
The
quite
sun
easily.
is out. Let's be positive.
Let's be positive because the sun is out.
I think actually, since the sun is out, we should all just take a moment and appreciate that.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, there you go. That'll do.
I'm like, good job I'm wearing glasses because I would have burned my eyes.
Would have.
So yeah, tweet us with the hashtag Daft Hour and let's get this ball rolling, eh?
I think the first thing we should actually do is the travel report. I should have maybe warned you.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, but a traffic update.
A traffic update. I'll do that. Are you ready?
Yep.
Oh no.
And now, traffic news with Bambi Rashid on our traffic update.
Hi, I'm Bambi Rashid, and here's your traffic update. Don't go down the M1 today, cause you will be late. That's because there is an overturned lorry there. There's debris all over the place, and it gives you quite a scare. So be careful not to go down there today. The roads are looking pretty naff, they're looking pretty gay. That's the traffic update just for now for you and I. I'll be back in half an hour. See you then. Bye-bye.
Pretty strange that
I could do that perfect impression of Elvis.
the late Elvis Herod.
Yeah.
However, it seemed to me that the traffic is very similar to 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. Nothing happens here. There's the
Well,
same.
no, I don't drive.
The same people drive the same route every day, apart from Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, it's like a Groundhog Day.
It is. So the traffic's pretty much the same every day. But every day, these same people probably get surprised. Oh, I'm stuck in traffic. Well,
Don't drive.
Listen to our report. You'll know that
You'll know.
it's pretty naff.
Pretty naff on the roads. For all those out there, it's pretty naff on the roads. So, yeah.
Are you pre-laughing or going?
Yeah, I'm pre-laughing, yeah.
I'll be the judge of that.
Morgan Fantastic's news.
Gordon Ramsay's dwarf porn double found dead in a badger den in Wales. Justin Bieber accused of attempted robbery. Bearded lady wins the Eurovision. Richard and Judy agree death pact. Chickens escape. Closes M62. Man gets bruise that looks like an angel on his bottom. Man rejected by 5,000 women on Facebook. Oh, seagulls.
Every week, and it still surprises me.
And then last but not least, 6-foot snake surprises housewife on the toilet.
Okay, let's go from the first one. What was the first one?
Gordon Ramsay's
Yeah, dwarf.
dwarf
Double.
porn double.
Right.
Not just his double, his porn double. I don't think that means Gordon Ramsay does porn.
Yeah, there's someone that looks like him, but is a dwarf.
Is a
version
dwarf,
of- Okay.
double of him. Found dead in a badger den in Wales.
I don't.
Pretty
I
self-explanatory.
don't want to say any more about that. Yeah. And the second one.
Justin Bieber accused of attempted robbery. There's not much into this, but someone's just accused him of it.
All right. Well, I accuse him of robbing our
Childhood.
Mum. Didn't rob mine, but
Robbing other people's childhood.
Yeah,
Currently, who are a child.
your child's. Yeah.
You must have heard. You were aware when this happened.
Yeah.
but
Which one?
The bearded lady.
I did hear about that.
She basically looked like you,
Wow.
but
Beautiful then.
pretty.
Yeah, but beautiful. Are you saying I'm not beautiful?
No, you are beautiful,
Oh,
but
you-
she's a woman.
So
You're not a
is
woman.
Is it a woman?
It is a woman.
With
is
a
it?
beard?
Is it a pre-op woman?
I don't know.
I don't know, but
You were the one who seems to know so much about him.
I just watched the
Her
news.
closely.
I didn't
Oh,
watch the Eurovision.
Yeah, you did. You had a little party.
Nah, I wouldn't watch that.
You had a little
rubbish.
party with some snacks and friends.
If any of you did have a
like-minded
Eurovision party, then you really need to consider partying about other things.
like
I don't know.
the trouble in the Middle East.
Middle East, yeah, party about that.
That's not a party thing. That's really bad taste.
But if you find, well, you said it. If you're finding any excuse to party,
find a good one.
find a good one, not Eurovision, because we're not going to get anywhere. And it's all politics.
So where was this person from?
Oh, she was at the Eurovision.
Yeah. Okay.
I think she was from Austria
Okay.
when I did my research. And basically,
Yeah.
I think I just read it. It might be wrong. She might be from Belgium or I don't know. She's from Europe.
Aye, that's a safe bet, isn't it?
Yeah, but she won. Apparently the song wasn't bad for Eurovision terms.
I think we should maybe find it.
Maybe, yeah, maybe we'll play that today. And but apparently all the Russian politics are angry.
Ugh.
Of course they are.
Why?
Because, well, they don't like gay people in Russia, never mind bearded women,
Oh,
pre-op
yeah.
women.
Of course.
So they're just, because they're very horrible.
Don't you think that Russia just needs a Snickers?
Who's that on the advert? Is it, who's it?
It's somebody we should
It's
probably...
an old woman who's still quite hot, even though she's about 90.
Right.
If you know who the woman on the Snickers
If you have
advert,
a clue what we're talking about...
when she eats the Snickers, she turns into a boy.
It's the football one, isn't it?
Yeah, who is she? I can't remember her name.
We'll call it...
If you know who it is, tweet us on hashtag the Daft Hour. I might actually find that.
Yeah, we should find
I'm
that
going
out.
to find that out
But
because
yeah,
that's
so
gonna know.
Russia just needs a big Snickers.
Yeah, just quite a few Snickers.
Yeah, well, not a singly big one.
A singly big one. Well, it'd take time to make that, and I think they need to eat it soon.
I think it's worth it because Russia are a naughty pack of boys.
Yeah,
And
maybe
they're possibly going to
maybe suggest that to Obama.
Yeah, well, on my nightly call to him to advise him on world politics, I shall bring that up.
Bring the Snickers up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what you need to do, Obama? Build him a big Snickers.
Yep.
And he'll go, yep, cheers, Rick.
World
Bambi.
peace.
And that'll bring around world peace. But what if they prefer bounties? I just don't know.
No one prefers a bounty. Oh, they might, though, because
They
they're
might.
funny, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Richard and Judy basically agree a death pact. If one of them gets ill, like seriously ill, that the other one will kill him.
I heard this radio report this morning, and it got me thinking about that kind of thing. And I know this isn't a particularly funny thing. It's just something...
It is when it's involving Richard and Judy.
It is. But it is something what this country really needs to pay attention to is the rights of someone who's going to die a horrible way. Should have the right to choose their own death. But there you go. That's not a particularly funny thing.
Thanks
But,
for that.
Yeah, it's all right.
Thanks
but
for that.
Richard and Judy, maybe they should just do it now, to be
Yeah,
honest.
do it now.
With
If
guns.
you're listening, do it now.
In fact, could you phone in and do it? So we can at least have an audio recording.
Oh, do it whilst you're tweeting at hashtag the Daft. Yeah, chicken escape. Basically, a lorry carrying a lot of chickens crashed, and then there was about 4,000 chickens on the road, and about 1,000 died. They saved 3,000.
Oh, well, that's good.
That's good odds. But the whole M62 closed down because of a load of chickens.
Did they at least cook the dead ones? That would have been the best thing to do.
Roadkill, yeah.
It'd be such a waste otherwise, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I fancy some chicken now, actually.
When I was a lad,
When I was a chick.
when I was a young lad, a lorry full of potatoes crashed at a roundabout near where I was, and the whole area...
Still living off them, aren't you?
Yeah, the whole area just went and helped themselves. And then a week later, a lorry carrying milk did the same, and people went and helped themselves to that.
What was it, just milk? Was it cartons of milk, or just like when you
Bottles of
open the
milk.
doors?
Yeah,
Like
it was a flood of milk.
A flood of milk.
Yeah, it was just loads of bottles of milk, and only not all of them smashed, so everyone went and helped themselves. So for the next month or so, they had really creamy mash.
Creamy mash.
Yeah, so that was good.
That was good. Oh, well, there you go. It's not always bad when a truck crashes.
I didn't even stop to consider if someone died or not.
Well, they
didn't.
died for a cause. Lots of people got potatoes and milk.
Yep, chips and milk.
Men gets bruise that looks like an angel on his bottom. Yeah, it does look like an angel, actually.
Have you looked at his bottom, like?
Yeah, he showed me it.
Who was it?
I don't know.
Alright, just a stranger showed you an angel shape.
I don't know if it was the one on this news report, but someone showed me the bottom. And yeah, a man rejected by 5,000 women on Facebook. But he does it in a creepy way. This is where he's getting...
What, he tries to friend people?
Well, he just friends them and inboxes, like, women, asking them out. And I'm not being funny, but...
Yeah, you tried that and it didn't work for you either, did
exactly. Anyone does that, even you're going to get turned down because it's a bit freaky.
Yeah.
You don't just message random people and go out with me.
Yeah.
That's what...
Will you be my girlfriend?
He's doing it wrong. Go on the dating websites. Go on this Tinder and Plenty of Fish.
Tinder?
Websites that I'm actually on.
You use Tinder, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it? I understand that's what you use to
Basically,
start fires.
it's a very negative way of finding love, but you just have pictures come up of certain girls.
Yeah.
Or guys, whatever you're into.
Yeah.
And basically you click yes or no if you're fancying.
Really? It's just a simple rating system. And then do you...
And then if you both
contact?
like each other,
okay.
then you can message each other.
Alright, that's cool. So how many times do you try this?
I go on it once a week.
Have you ever met up with anyone?
No. I've talked to a few.
Yeah? Like physically talked or messagey talk?
Messagey.
Right, okay.
But the thing is, I'm not being disrespectful to Teesside, but a lot of the good-looking ones are in...
Elsewhere.
Right. Like Newcastle, York, Leeds.
Still in the local area?
Yeah.
Or maybe the people from around here just think better of themselves to
most people
put
are
themselves on a silly electronic dating site.
Don't think that highly. You don't think that highly of Teesside.
Yes, I do.
But yeah, and yeah, I'm on it. There was this one girl, she was beautiful. I think she accidentally clicked on me because
story of
because
life.
she never messaged me back. Oh. But there's a couple of people I've accidentally clicked on, and then I've gone, oh, that you're not. There's when there's like a group photo, and you think,
yeah, you're not the one. I thought you were.
the friend, the unwanted friend.
Oh, is that how you ended up going out with that date with Yoda?
Yeah. But to be fair, like from the cast of Star Wars, I thought I was talking to Chewbacca. So
yeah, well, you looked out with Yoda. I reckon a bit more nimble.
Not as hairy. So yeah, so that's Tinder. So that guy's got it all wrong. And then the 6-foot snake. Yeah, this is quite scary. It was in I think Singapore. It was. I hadn't made that up.
Yeah, sure.
6-foot snake. Basically, she went to the toilet.
Right.
Was having a wee, and then she got like a numbing pain in her leg.
That's no good.
Looked down and realised
there's a snake.
There's a 6-foot snake. I think it was a python. It bit her, and it was just sat in the toilet bowl.
That is crazy.
I don't know if it's got into the toilet or climbed through the pipe.
Or maybe she ate something funny.
Yeah, maybe.
And it left her.
Plopped out a snake.
Yeah.
Maybe, but either way, check the toilet before you go.
Yeah, definitely. And first of all, check it is a toilet.
Is it a toilet or is it your cupboard?
Yeah.
Is that your drunk dad trying to wee in your cupboard?
Yep.
Childhood memories there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that
Morgan, fantastic news.
Was that the end of the news?
Yeah, I should have really turned that up before.
You should have. That was good news. That one
wasn't that bad, was it?
It was all right. It was actually based on some fact.
Yeah, I thought, you know what? Since it's just the two of us today, I made myself laugh because we've actually just queued something that we were going to play.
Can you guess what it is?
Yeah. Just because it's just the two of us today, I thought I'd take it seriously and actually find some real
news. Yeah.
Funny news, but real news.
We brought it to you.
But because when we started this show, there was 3 of us.
Well, there was 2 of us.
No, there was 2 of us. It was me,
2 of yous.
Me and Elvis. Then it became 3.
And then it became 2.
And then it became 2. And we sometimes have some guests.
But not this week.
Not this week. So this week, for the first time ever, it's just the 2 of us.
How much am I getting paid for this, Dad?
104.5 CVFM.
Something Will Smith said in that song I didn't agree with.
What was that?
And basically, turned around and said that he was going to spank his son if he went out of line.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's a bit much, Will Smith, innit?
I don't know. Have you seen his son?
I know.
He doesn't even need to be out of line. He needs smacking.
I know, and he's a terrible actor.
But he knows kung fu, so we shan't mess with him.
Karate Kid. But yeah, that was just the two of us by Will Smith.
Yeah.
Basically, to symbol, it's just me and Bambi. Although it did kind of give a father-son vibe. So since you're slightly older than me,
Yeah.
by a couple of centuries, then you're the father.
Yeah, I am. So,
But it doesn't mean you can spank me if I'm out of line.
Okay.
Will Smith, well, he's American, so they do things a bit different over there.
Yeah, with guns.
Guns, yeah. If you're out of line, I'll shoot your kneecap.
Yes. That's the American way. I was recently in America. Did I mention I went on holiday?
Yeah, you went to Canada.
Yeah, and America. I went over to America. And I went into...
Did you drive?
I didn't.
I know you didn't. Yeah.
Well, I don't drive, do I? So why would I? We went into a Walmart and they sell guns.
Yep, they sell guns right next to the fishing gear.
Yeah, there's your fishing gear, your bubble gum, your seats to sit while you're fishing, and an automatic rifle.
Rifles, yeah, they sell it. And for those who don't know what Walmart is basically...
Big Asda.
Is Asda. It's the same company. So imagine if you just went to Asda, do your weekly shop, got some bread,
Get
got
yourself
some
24
milk,
Weetabix.
24 Weetabix?
Or Wheat Bisques as the...
Wheat Bisques, the cheap version.
You get yourself a rack of spices.
Rack of spices.
You get yourself a tin of spaghetti.
Tin of spaghetti. Oh, no, you get a couple, because you get a couple.
No, multi-buy. Yeah, you multi-buy. You'd also buy some dry spaghetti, because you're going to kid yourself.
Multi-packs crisps.
Multi-packs.
Multi-packs.
Multi-packs of crisps. And you bog roll, you always need bog roll.
Yeah.
And you forgot the toothpaste, but you go back in at the last second.
And then you go,
then you go buy a gun.
Gun,
yeah. That's the way it works when you shop at Walmart. It's absolutely true. Are we?
Some stuff to promote.
Oh, what are we promoting?
Billy Ocean.
Is he playing at Soundworks?
Yeah.
Let's hope Soundworks actually puts this one on this time.
I don't think it's their fault people drop out.
No, it's not.
But someone with a temper the other day performed there.
Did he go? Oh, excellent. I'm happy for him.
Bad temper, someone like that.
Yeah.
So this is Billy Ocean. Thursday, 17th of July, he's on. Ticket to bloody hell.
What's
25 quid.
That's Billy Ocean though.
I know, but I don't know what's he sing.
I have no idea.
It's one of those names you go, oh yeah. And
I
you
know
go,
that. And yeah, not a clue. I'd probably recognise songs.
And then there's Community Fun Day on Monday at the 26th between 11 and 4 at somewhere.
That's not very good.
Oh, all right. Community Hub at Newport Settlement, St Paul's Road, Middlesbrough. Activities will include face painting and hand painting, bouncy castles, dance performances, magic show, climbing wall, and much, much more. It's £1.
When is that?
On
26th of May.
26th.
Monday the 26th of
11
May.
till 4.
So a nice little family day. Oh, look, is that a bank holiday? That's a bank holiday. That'll be right.
It'll
So there you
packed.
go. Come on, we'll go there with your family. Have a nice
Full
day.
of kids.
It's only £1. You can get the face painted
Full of
like
kids.
a tiger
Sounds ridiculous.
or a leopard.
Or a leper. Get your face painted like a leper.
That's just a zombie now, isn't it? Though.
No,
An actual
different.
leopard.
A leper. Get an arm cut off for charity.
How will that help charity? How would that help them?
Speaking of
Unless they needed arms.
Speaking of charity, this month is May, which means it's
not.
It's gay
It's
for
not.
May.
It's not happening.
You had November.
Not
Not
happening.
So this month it's gay for. You have to, Rick. It's
No.
for charity. You can't say no to
what
charity.
charity?
Gay for May.
Gay for May charity. Mm-hmm. And what do they do?
Just raise
Do they raise rainbows
They raise money.
for buying rainbows?
No, for being gay.
Do you need money to be gay?
Yeah, you need money in life. Just for your shopping, for your guns from Asda. But yeah, it's for charity. You can't say no. Oh no, this is basically a Mickey take. If you haven't guessed. And basically, what it was is because I was at work the other day, and I got asked to sponsor about 10 people from work are doing this event, and it's basically called Bark at the Park. I don't know if you've heard of this.
I've not. It sounds insane.
It's basically a charity event that's coming up soon. I think it's this Sunday,
Right?
but I'm not promoting it because I don't agree with it. The charity event is basically a lot of people meeting up in the park,
Yeah.
walking their dog
isn't that what people do anyway?
Thank you. And they were like, well, it's just an easy way of making money.
And what
for
does
charity.
the money go to? Dogs?
No, I think there's an
They don't
actual
have a concept
I think
of
it,
money.
It might be Teesside.
They would just eat it. It's
Yeah.
useless. They
I
wouldn't
don't
even think. They wouldn't even think to go to Asda or Walmart and buy themselves some dog food, would they? They wouldn't even
They'd
think
come out
about
with a
that.
gun.
No, they'd come out with a gun because they've got no concept of what money is
Bambi.
for or used.
It's not, the dogs don't get the money, it's for an actual charity event.
Which charity?
I think it's like Teesside Hospice or something.
Well, that's all right. It's a good cause. Stop putting it down.
But,
These dogs don't have a
charity,
choice.
right? I mean, you know, you get the people, we've talked about that before, who stop you in the street and all that kind of stuff. Don't agree with that. But if you want to do a sponsored event, jump out of a plane, sit in a bath of beans, do you know what I mean? All this, do a marathon or something sponsored, shave your head, you know, all these sponsored stuff. But walking your dog in the park.
Right, if you do all of you can't make a dog jump out of a plane and shave its fur. That's just cruel.
Stop it. I just don't agree with something.
I'll tell you what.
Don't,
what I'm
no,
going to do.
You make me sound as if like I'm against charity. I'm all for
No,
charity.
I know you're not.
But if you want to raise money for charity, at least do something.
Well, what I'm going to do for the listeners is I'm going to read your address out in a bit and say, take your dogs along to Morgan's, and let them
well, all right then. If we're doing this tonight,
his lawn. Your father would love that.
If there's anyone out there who want to sponsor me, basically tonight I'm going to sponsor for charity for one of the charities. I know there's two Borough Angels.
No, that's a good cause.
It's a good cause, but their advert's really funny. And Borough Angels, in a Geordie accent. But we'll do it for that. And what my cause is what I'm gonna do for this cause. Is you're
gonna walk a dog.
I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna sleep tonight. Just my usual average hours, probably 7 hours. I'm gonna get some sleep tonight. And if you'd like to sponsor me, contact me in the studio. #Daft Hour, and it's going to a good cause. So there you go.
Excellent. That's a good idea. I like that.
Yep. If you want to sponsor me, it gets 7 hours kip.
What kind of sponsorship are you looking for? Typically, maybe £1 an hour?
Well, I don't know. Someone asked me the other day for this Bark in the Park thing, and they were like, oh, everyone's putting in a tenner. No, I am not paying you a tenner to walk. I'll tell you what.
Pay you a tenner to walk their dogs.
You can walk my dog.
Yeah?
While you're at it. I just don't agree with it.
I think it's time for a feature that we haven't prepared for.
Which one?
Dislike?
No, because that sounds. I think I have just done dislike. Should we play a song?
Let's play a song.
Come back with dislike.
Yeah, we'll go on.
Because we can't just moan about something and then go into a moaning segment.
Why not?
Let's change this show to the Moan Hour.
The Moan Hour, brought to you by us.
By us. Just the two of us. And Will Smith, who likes to spank his little boy. What shall I play?
I don't know, a song.
Let's play what one of yours.
Which one are we playing?
I'm going to play it.
Is it a Plush Girl song?
Plush Girl.
It's Blip OK. It's amazing. It's from our forthcoming album of the same title. There you go, Blip OK.
It was okay.
It was alright, wasn't it? Yeah. I didn't have a lot to do with that one, to be honest. Other than that it was produced on my stuff.
Mm-hmm. I was there when it got made.
Yeah. Wasn't that during rehearsals?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. So that was good, I like that. So you've got a new album, tell me.
It's not out yet, obviously, we're still working on it. It's Blip OK, it's very electronic based. As in, that if you in that track particularly, there was a bit where the sounds change, and it sounds like almost a racing scene. So we've kind of based the whole album on very electronic, computery, gamey type of thing. And it's quite interesting. We're still working on it, still going.
Cool. Good. And, yeah...
you could have faked interest a bit more.
Because I already knew that.
No, yeah.
But I've got to ask you for the listeners, but it's stuff I already know. I'm not walking mad. Not for charity, anyway.
The listeners don't want to hear you drinking water.
Is there any...
Is there any?
What was I trying to say? Is there any... I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I don't know.
I've lost all...
Is there any...
train of thought?
Any...
is there any...
walruses? Squirrels?
I genuinely... I'm trying to say something, but I can't speak.
Okay, describe this thing.
Have you...
Yeah?
got... the Yabba-Faggle video done yet?
Oh,
that's what I was trying to say.
Wow. The video is done and the audio is still waiting to be done. I was hoping that Elvis would have done it whilst I was away, but I don't think he did. I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
But, yeah.
But, yeah, so basically, for the listeners,
Yeah.
you might have a excellent show coming up on YouTube very soon.
Yes, it should be good. Hopefully we'll get it up fairly soon. I'll maybe have a listen tonight, see how the audio's coming along. Because it's rather complicated. It was recorded from 3 different sources.
There's no rush. I was just trying to see where you were at with it.
Well, definitely no rush, because it took you 10 minutes to ask that question.
Oh, yeah, there's a girl staring at me.
Well,
staring back.
Yeah, well...
This is a bit awkward.
Stop looking at our window.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's probably why she's staring at me.
Where were you transmitting from?
We are transmitting from... Was it Barry Gibbs' Left Nips?
That was it.
Was it?
Yeah.
And this is the Easter special.
This is the Easter special?
Yeah.
Has Easter not gone already?
What?
Easter's happened.
Don't be stupid, right?
It's happened.
Don't be.
The bunnies have left.
Dislike of the week.
Right, I'll ask you to go first with this.
Because you haven't got one yet?
No, I have.
All right, well, okay, I'm
Just
going to...
asking you first.
Okay, my dislike of the week is Tuesdays.
Ooh, really? Why?
It's an arrogant day. I mean, you've got Mondays, everybody knows. I hate Mondays, I've got to go back to work.
Actually, I don't mind Mondays.
Really?
All
right,
I prefer Mondays. Mondays, for where I work, it's usually quiet.
What about Tuesday? How do you feel about Tuesday?
Tuesdays is usually okay.
Oh, well, you know... Well,
my favourite days are usually Monday to Wednesday, because they're the quieter days.
Right.
But, like, Friday, Saturday, like, everyone's favourite days, usually.
Yeah.
But for me, where I work, they're the busiest.
Well, Mondays...
Friday's good because you get paid.
Get the bad rep, don't they, Mondays? Because most people who work in an office situation go back to work.
Mainly because of Bob Geldof.
Yeah, well, yeah. So... Tuesdays kind of sneak in there. They're just as bad. They're just as guilty at being a bad day.
Why?
But they get away with it. Because it's the second day of the week. If you, for the average office worker, again, it's only the second day, and you've got another 3 to go. So you're not even halfway. But it sneaks under there and thinks it's good. I don't like it. I just don't like Tuesdays.
Thursdays. Nothing ever good happens on a Thursday.
You not reckon?
No.
Do you know the actual meaning behind the song, I Don't Like Mondays? Nothing to do with going back to work.
Is it cause...
It was a shooting incident. A young girl shot...
of course it is. About Bob Geldof and politics, isn't it?
A young girl shot a load of people in a schoolyard, and the police asked why, and she simply replied with, I don't like Mondays. That's not a joke.
Ah, so the lyrics, I'm going to shoot the whole day down.
Yeah, it's quite literal.
It's quite literal, but that's quite an upbeat song.
Yeah, it's quite sick, isn't it?
Oh, Bob Geldof, if you're listening out there, you're just wrong, you are.
Oh, leave him be.
Oh, yeah, sorry, he's gone
going
through a hard time, isn't he?
He is. So, yeah, Tuesdays.
Forgot about that.
I just like Tuesdays. So there you go.
Okay.
I know the reason isn't valid, but I don't like...
Oh, there's a kid somewhere. Doesn't like Tuesdays either.
No,
Where's
I reckon
he coming from? Screaming. Why is that louder in my ears than it is outside?
Oh, we put mics outside this week.
Is the mics outside?
Yeah.
Probably is, isn't it? Oh, there he is, the little tyke. Shut up, Try to do a show in here. You're screaming your head off. Right.
What's your dislike then?
Wasps.
Nobody likes wasps. Poor wasps.
Wasps?
Even the word wasps is a...
It's a very
word.
Vicious word, a wasp.
So what's your particular problem with a wasp?
Well, years ago I was going to a gig in Cardiff and I was sat outside with my father eating a burger.
Yeah.
And when I took a bite...
Was the cheese on it?
Yeah.
Was the tomato sauce?
Yeah.
Was it like lettuce?
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah.
Was it in a sesame seed bun?
It was in a bun, yeah.
Did you have chips with it? Or was it just a burger?
Chip.
I'm just setting the scene.
You drooling?
Yeah, a little bit. Looks like I wet myself now.
So anyway, I took a bite of the burger and got... Well, there was a wasp on it one day and I got stung in the mouth.
Oh.
And my whole face inflamed like John Merrick.
Oh, poor young Morgan got stung.
And I went to the gig. U2 it was very good.
Oh, you went to see me and Luke?
Yeah, U2, yeah. And it was... It was very good, but I did have a swollen face throughout it. But that was my first issue with wasps.
Yeah.
My second issue with wasps is that the vicious buggers, and they go for you. Bees try not to because they know they're going to die if they sting you. Wasps do gun for you. Third reason is when you were on holiday, last week, I got home from work late, and I knew I was up in about 4.5 hours. I had to get up for work again. So I didn't get much sleep. I knew I was already not getting much sleep.
That's naughty of them doing a late early, isn't it?
Oh, they do that. But that's a different story.
Yeah,
but anyway.
That's next week.
That's next week. 3 hours later, I was asleep.
Yeah.
I woke up to a wasp.
Oh.
Attacking me in my own bedroom whilst I'm asleep.
What? You know what you need to do? You need to arm yourself. Yeah?
Yeah.
Get yourself down to Asda. Buy your usual groceries, and then buy yourself not a gun because we don't sell them. Buy yourself a spatula.
One of those gun spatulas.
Yeah,
shoots bullets.
You can actually get gun waspy things. You just got to be really precise. I don't know. I'm talking nonsense.
Okay, so this wasp woke me up, and it was really gunning for me. But I think because. Well, I posted status saying about it, and then someone's like, no, wasps aren't out yet, I think it's hornets. And I was like, no, it was definitely a wasp. But I'm not saying that wasp wasn't born that day. That wasp might have been born that day because it was a curious little bugger. It was looking around my pictures, it was looking at all my belongings, it was going through my drawers, it was going in my wardrobe, it was going through my hats.
Hats?
Yeah, I've got a collection of hats lined up.
How many have you got?
Quite a few.
Really?
Got like a top hat, a fez, some Paddy's Day hats. A collection.
A collection of hats.
It was going through my hats, it was going through the TV, and basically, so I tried to get rid of it, I thought I got rid of it, went back to bed, and then all of a sudden it came behind the TV, so it was proper snooting around the whole room, so it was curious, so I think it was like, hello!
Yeah.
Trying to, get his surroundings, and it kept gunning for me. It took me an hour to get rid of this wasp.
A whole hour?
Whole hour.
Oh, my word.
My dad woke up.
Yeah, but he was angry.
He wasn't impressed. He was like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, there's a wasp. He was like, oh, wish you hadn't asked. Didn't help me.
No. Why would he?
So eventually got the wasp out after an hour. And saw it leave, and quick, when you get it out quickly, shut the window.
Yeah.
And he was still trying to get back in. He was like, hey, let me back in. Like, trying to fight with me. And then for the next 4 days, I kept thinking I could hear, the buzzing. I was paranoid.
Right.
So I have that much of a dislike for wasps that they're actually taking over my life. I think there's some in me, because I can hear them all the time. I can hear them now.
Wow.
I can hear wasps right now.
So you don't like wasps?
I don't like wasps.
Right. Good. I'll take your birthday present back then.
Is it a box of wasps?
Yeah.
Right.
I'll take it back, it's fine.
Please.
I'll get a refund.
Please take that back.
I'll get you something else. You'll be buzzing about it.
On that note, I'm going to play a song.
Oh.
Because, well, you've actually upset me.
Yep. That was my plan.
You made a jokey remark about my wasp situation that I think I need to go and see some professional help about.
What's up? Hey? What's up with your problem with wasps? What's up with that? Hey?
Right, I'm playing a track.
Right.
Playing the track now.
Wasps. Wasps.
For the community, by the community. This is your local voice and global choice. CVFM 104.5.
Alright, we get the point.
Well, people need to know what they're listening to.
Well, they know now.
Well, yeah, the point is across then.
One of them adverts sounded like it was one of ours.
It did, didn't it?
It was the smoke quit smoking one.
Yeah.
And then right at the end, all you heard
that voice was a bit...
I quit for my last like me!
Yeah.
Something like that.
But there you go.
Quit for me last like... It sounded like a Mickey take. It made me giggle. So, this week... Did you hear that?
Yep, I did it.
That's why.
Yeah. As if you were fooled.
So, unusual animal friends.
Oh, what have you got in store?
A mouse
Yeah.
named Fryer
What a start.
and a toad named Ribbit. Spelled Ribbit.
Right.
Fryer could not get over the lake, so Ribbit offered him a lift on his back.
Awesome.
That's it.
That's your story.
That's it.
Was it successful?
Dunno.
Did he get across? Did he
Dunno.
drown? Did the frog change its mind and hop it back across?
I don't know, Bambi. I don't know that much about it.
Did the mouse bite him?
I don't know about
Which would you take first, the fox or the seeds?
What?
Oh, that's a different thing about crossing the river, isn't it?
But that's all I've got.
That's awful.
Why?
Because it's just poor.
But they're friends now, and there's a mouse on a toad's back.
That was a toad, not a frog.
What did I say?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was a toad.
Right? It's still a terrible story.
Well, don't blame me. Blame the internet.
Can't blame the internet.
Blame Bill Gates for that one.
Blame Biff Internet.
We've got another segment.
Well, which one is it?
I like that of the week.
Oh, okay.
Can you go first? Because I need to quickly think of
Yeah,
something.
sure.
Okay. Oh, you've done something. Ooh, I like that.
Of the week.
Do you like that? Do you like that?
Ooh, I like that.
Of the week.
There's the live version. Okay, my I like that of the week is Sundays. I like Sundays because it precurses a Monday,
Yeah.
and obviously Tuesday the most arrogant of days,
Obviously.
and Sunday is like, for a lot of people, it is the religious day of rest, which is fine. That's not why I choose to like Sundays. I like Sundays because it is actually my day of rest. Generally, I never work on a Sunday, and the best thing of all, Sunday dinners. There's a whole dinner named after that day. That's how good that
But you
day
got Pancake
is.
Tuesdays.
But that's only once a year. This thing is a weekly occurrence, and you can have many different foods on a Sunday dinner. But generally, it includes gravy and Yorkshire puddings, which are two of the finest food things in the world. So Sundays are my favourite day. They are my ooh, I like that of the week.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Mine.
Yeah. You're still thinking?
I'm looking for inspiration.
All right. Well, I'll continue with why I particularly like Sundays, as well as the Sunday dinner. Is you can generally have a bit more of a sleep in because no one really plans anything. Or if they do, it maybe involves going to the pub on the afternoon, or maybe having a barbecue because this is getting into barbecue weather now.
Do you know what I like?
What's
My
that?
like of the week.
Yeah.
It's time on your own,
Oh, that is awesome.
isn't it?
It is.
Isn't it? You know when you just get a couple of hours on your own,
Yes.
just to chill out, watch whatever rubbish you want to watch on the internet.
Yep.
And you just get some alone time,
Yeah.
and you can have some
Brilliant.
self-happy
That is just brilliant. Yeah. That is the best thing about
times
self-happy time.
on the internet.
There's what are you getting at?
Nothing.
It's okay.
Just some self-happy times.
So, like watching the Pharrell Williams video, Happy.
Oh, that
Like
is.
that.
Oh, I want to play that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does it make you happy?
Do you know what it does?
All right, well, that's good.
I don't have to play it. I'll play.
No, you can play it. It's not. It's
Should
not
we play
a
a
terrible
snippet
track.
of it?
Yeah, which snippet? The beginning bit, the middle bit, the end bit, or the happy bit?
Did it? You'll see.
He's professional as ever. We're searching for it right now in our multiple data banks.
How can you not? Right. That is a pretty happy song, isn't it?
I'm not denying its happy level. I'm just like, I can feel myself smiling right now.
You are smiling.
So are you, like an idiot baboon.
It does make you happy, and he's wearing a Daft hat, and I like Daft hats.
Oh, well, there you go.
There you go.
Excellent.
Also, while I'm here, Snickers. Advert.
Did nobody tweet in?
Joan Collins.
Of course it is. Phil Collins'
Ma'am.
older sister.
Ma'am.
No, she's not that old.
Okay, which one of you losers nicked my deodorant?
Who'd want to smell like you? Witty.
Whilst I was
Witty Joan Collins.
I don't know if I
Like
mentioned
you're bad
this.
at football,
Whilst I was on
but
my
at least you're
holiday.
Joan Collins this week.
Dan, eat a Snickers.
Why?
Because you turn into a right diva when you're hungry.
There you go.
Better?
And then, yep.
Well, I don't know if I mentioned it being away, but whilst I was on my holiday, I saw the American version of that advert,
Oh, really?
and it has Robin Williams
Bugger off.
doing Robin
I know, yeah.
doing a team talk for an American football team.
It's a good.
Yeah, it's quite funny.
Oh, he's dropped it. Oh, they're making Mrs. Doubtfire too.
No, they're not. Behave yourself.
Yeah.
The silly things. They're relaunching the Terminator films.
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Doubtfire 2. Although I did see an amazing film the other day. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Truly amazing.
What?
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
It's good, isn't it?
It's really good. What's this? What are you playing? What nonsense are you playing into my ear?
Go on the field, look for anything with an O.
Oh,
Let's
there you
kill
go.
them with kindness. Jimmy, want you to make balloon animals.
Robin Williams
Tyler,
one,
make
isn't
them
it?
tea cozy, something fun.
Are you okay?
We will win this for Mother Russia.
Coach, eat a Snickers.
Why is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's dropped.
Not
Barely.
really. He got lifetime's worth of free Snickers.
I think I fancy Joan Collins more than Robin Williams, though.
Well, yeah, to be fair. He's got really hairy arms.
He has. He's like a gorilla, isn't he?
He is, definitely like a gorilla.
Yeah, Mrs. Doubtfire too. That's one I really. The one I'm worried about this year is Dumb and Dumber 2.
Well, it's the original cast, so...
But I'd probably be more worried about Mrs. Doubtfire 2.
You reckon?
I think that's
That
just
would,
too
it
long.
wouldn't break my heart if that was terrible, but it would break my heart if Dumb and Dumber 2 was
Yeah,
terrible.
that's true. But it's childhood, that, isn't it?
It is. So, have we got another track? Do you think?
Yeah.
What can we play?
Let's-
Can we play the Lulu one?
Yeah, I'll play the Lulu.
What's it called? Can you read that?
It's called Lulu Goes to Heaven. Oh, that ended a bit prematurely.
Yeah, well, that was Lulu with, I think it's Love Loves to Love Love. That was actually, years ago, I used to buy lots of records from charity shops and they were in bundles. And that there was an album in there from Lulu, not something I've ever been interested in listening to. But then I just put it on out of chance, and that track just jumped out at me straight away. It was really cool. And I took a sample of it, and I was going to make some kind of remixy song. But then about a year later, Fatboy Slim already beat me to it.
Ah,
Used
well.
a sample from that. But he's a bit better of a producer than me. Just a bit.
Yeah, well, yeah, I won't go that far.
But there you go. That's a really interesting track. And quite out of my norm of taste, but I really like that.
Yeah. I liked it.
Good. What are you doing?
You told me to go on the website.
I was just trying to see who's up next.
Oh, who's up next?
I have no idea. We should really be plugging the next people, but we don't quite know who's on next.
Mike's Indie Emporium.
There you go. That's what will be coming up
At 6:30.
At 6:30. So.
Mike Shotton.
But otherwise, you have got another 20 minutes of
20 minutes of buzz. Oh yeah, let's do a traffic update.
Oh, it's about time. Right.
And now, traffic news with Bambi Rashid on our traffic update.
Hi, I'm Bambi Rashid, and here's your traffic update. Don't go down the M1 today, cause you will be late. That's because there is an overturned lorry there. There's debris all over the place and it gives you quite a scare. So be careful not to go down there today. The roads are looking pretty naff, they're looking pretty gay. That's the traffic update just for now for you and I. I'll be back in half an hour, see you then, bye bye.
Oh, well, there you go. The traffic hasn't changed.
Oh, you'll never guess who's just arrived.
Who has just arrived?
Herbert Italian.
Oh, hello, Herbert. Come on, sit down, Herbert. Yeah, that one. Yeah, take mic 3.
Hello.
Hiya.
Hiya.
How are you doing?
Good, yes. Good, very, thank you.
Right, so, joining us this week to do the weather report.
Yes.
Excellent. Are you ready to do that? Because I believe we have an opening jingle.
Sure. Yeah, are you ready to do the weather, Herbert?
Yeah, Morgan, will you stick the
I'll stick
thingy
it
on?
It's nice to have you here, Herbert. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I'm very pleased to be here. I'm an international superstar.
Yeah.
I performed gigs all over the world. And
I was just about to say, why don't you tell us something about yourself? But
yeah,
you're going right ahead.
I'm a half Greek, half Italian.
I think, have you been on holiday to Russia lately as well? Because you're picking up a bit of that accent too.
No.
Okay.
And you know me. I'm very, very good at what I do.
Excellent. Oh well, okay. Well, you prepare yourself to. Have you got your notes for the weather report?
No. I don't need notes for weather.
You know the weather.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay, excellent. So
I'll put the.
Yeah, you go and do that, Morgan,
okay,
and whilst Herbert prepares himself.
Today's made-up weather sponsored by a cow, a chicken, and David Attenborough.
The blue-faced, snub-nosed, golden snow monkey.
That's the weather jingle. Do you like it? Do you know how long I searched for a decent quote from Sir David Attenborough for? It was quite a while. That was an hour of my evening.
I like that. Did you like that? Yes, it was very nice.
Excellent. Cool.
Very good. Yes, so the weather today is basically over there is cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
That's a film.
No, what?
That's a film name.
It's a film?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there. You carry on.
Oh, it's a film. Okay, and over there is cloudy with a chance of meatballs too.
Is that okay? Where's over there?
Over there,
in the corner of this nips.
No, in the Albert.
In the Albert
Road.
In the Albert Road. Okay.
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs too.
Yep. Over there. Yeah.
Over there.
What? Yeah. Sorry. Carry on.
And. It's if you look out the window, you'll see the sky.
Yeah.
And from the sky, you'll see a cloud.
Yeah.
And underneath that cloud is where you are.
Uh-huh.
And that's the weather.
All right, thank you for that, Herbert. That was pretty good. Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the films Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. Can you play the jingle again? Because it amused me.
But anyway, should we say thanks to the guest?
Oh, thank you very much, the Herbert Italian. Are you coming back next time to do that?
No.
That's it. It's a once in a...
You don't pay me enough to be here.
We didn't pay you at all.
What?
I'll tell you what. I'll get you some meatballs.
Thank you. And for those that are interested on Limford Road, I've just opened a new Italian restaurant called Herbert's. So come down on Limford Road, Middlesbrough, come to Herbert's and you can eat...
Do you serve meatballs?
We serve all sorts of meatballs.
Alright, cheers.
Juicy kinds, dry kinds, lumpy kinds, of the balls and the meatballs that you want.
Excellent. So that is Herbert's Italian.
You can suck on my balls.
On Linthorpe Road.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Thank you, Herbert.
Thank you, Herbert. See you later. And that was the weather.
Today's made-up weather, sponsored by a cow, a chicken, and David Attenborough.
The blue-faced, snub-nosed, golden snow monkey.
Is that your favourite jingle?
I like that. So yeah, that was Herbert. That was nice of him.
It was interesting of him.
It was interesting.
Yeah, I wouldn't sure I'd say nice.
What? Why? What was wrong with it?
I think he borrowed your fez.
think fezzes are just popular, mate.
Fezzes are cool.
I'm going to play a song. I'm going to play one of mine. Oh, yeah, before we had Kings of Leon, Pyro. We forgot to mention that.
That was ages ago.
Yeah, we forgot to mention that. The reason I played that song is because I'm going to see them in St James's Park on the 31st of May.
I hope you don't have a wasp burger.
I better not have a wasp burger, but they're the bloody good live, so I'm looking forward to that. But I'm going to play a song now. We've played some of these before. I'm just quickly looking for the track. We're ever so prepared. But I've played these before. They're a French band called M83.
M83.
Very good. I've played a track of theirs before, and this one is very nice, very musical. You know, I like my very nice songs.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play this.
Oh, okay, that'd be nice.
That was nice.
Well, I fell asleep a little. It's really relaxing.
It is. I fell asleep to it before myself. Not saying it's a boring song, but just...
No, it's very relaxing.
Just very relaxing. So, we're not here, unfortunately, next week.
No.
Again, I know we've had 3 weeks off, and now we're not again here next week. But we're going to Brighton. We were going to Brighton for a reason.
But now we're going for a holiday.
We're not going to talk about that.
Nah.
But anyway, so we're not here next week. But we're hoping the Daft Hour will be here, presented by 2 other people.
Which we haven't asked yet.
We haven't asked, but if you're listening out there, Adam Sancto and O&M's, we'd like you to do the Daft Hour next week, but we would like you to do the exact same segments and stuff we do, but do your own take of it.
Yeah.
And we do.
And if it's funnier, we will not talk about it.
Well, we just get you to do it every week.
And we just take the glory.
Take all the glory.
There is no glory.
There is in my eyes. So, but yes, so basically that's happening. So we're coming up to an end. We've got
10 minutes left, but...
Yeah, but what we'll do, we'll play a song and then we'll put the adverts on.
Could we play the silly song?
Yeah, we'll play the silly song.
This is a silly song called The Element Song. I can't quite remember who it was who done it originally. It was an actual scientist.
Tom Lehrer.
That's the fella then. I believe he was a scientist, and he needed a way to teach people, I might get this wrong, the elements, and he come up with this little idea, which I think is pretty cool.
Okay, so we'll play that.
There you go. That was the Element song.
Right, that was that.
It makes me laugh. I've learnt nothing from it, but I think it was meant as an educational tool.
Well, if it was meant as an educational tool, you've learned nothing. Then it's not obviously doing its job, is it?
I've never learnt anything ever.
Well, that's not surprising.
I've learnt you don't like wasps, so I'm going to use that to my advantage for the rest of my life.
Can I give a shout out to my sister who's given birth?
No.
All right.
She's not on the show.
But yeah, if you're listening, she's not. She's just been in labour.
Oh, right. Okay.
Last night. But she'll still be all
right, what's the child called?
Joseph.
How much did it weigh?
I don't know.
You're not a very good uncle then, are you?
Summit.
It weighed some pounds,
Some pounds. But yeah, shout out to that. I mean you.
To that. That is your nephew.
Whoa.
You rude individual.
I know.
Right. I think as punishment, you should go dog walking.
I'm not doing that for
I
charity.
think you should. You've got
I'm
to.
not doing it for charity.
Right. Well, don't do it for charity. Do it for the dogs.
I'm not doing it.
Right. Let's just go. I've had
I
enough.
tell you what, I won't do it for charity.
Don't walk dogs for charity.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
That's the new charity.
I won't do it for charity, but anyone else doing the big dog walk, at least shave your heads before it or something. Right, so we'll say goodbye. We won't see you next week. We'll see you the week after.
We shall.
But the show will still be here next week. We hope.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah.
It's not going to go anywhere.
All right.
We're not. Well, we are.
Say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
This is the best ending ever.
It was a terrible ending.
Just end it.
Bye.
Just get it done with.
See you later.
Let it go.
Love you.
Play the adverts.
CVFM. Is your